Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome to my channel, AGTV for Life. Today I'm going to show you how to make a saddle pad or blanket rack for your doll's barn. So this is what it's going to look like. Let's get started. Believe it or not, you're only going to need 4 items to make this saddle pad rack for your dolls. You may be wondering, why the heck am I thinking about a saddle pad rack? Because I have one. They're really great for the barn. If you have a horse or you lease a horse or whatever you do with a horse, if you're involved with a horse, I guess is the best thing for me to say, you know that they come with tons of stuff. We'll just leave it at that. And we have so many saddle pads, and that's the reason why we have saddle pad racks, because you could just stack them on here and easily find the saddle pad that you want to use that day you're riding the horse. In the past, some of you have asked me to include more horse footage. So since I'm on a horse theme, and you'll see in the upcoming videos, we're going to do a lot of horse stuff. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Before we go to the DIY, I just want to show you some footage of my 2 horses. First up is Butters, and the second one is Dream.
Butters, say hello. Yeah, You have a nice bath? Huh? Have a nice bath? Yeah. See, of course I had a nice bath. You're a good boy. So you have some more carrots for me? I do.
Okay, moving on to the DIY. The first thing you're going to need is a chain. And the chain that I used was a 42-inch silver chain. So if you have something around the house, you can probably use that. The next thing you're going to need is these skewers. These are 10-inch, which seem to work perfectly for what I did. I didn't even have to buy them because I already had them in the house. You're going to need a glue gun and also a pair of pliers. You might need a small hook depending on where you hang your saddle pad rack. I'm showing it to you in my hand. You can see how small it is. And here is the hook screwed into the ceiling in my doll's barn. And here's a recap of everything that you're going to need. Now let's get started. Before we start making it, let's just take a quick look at what the end result will be. Okay, now that you have that in your head. The first thing you want to do is position the skewers in the chain. So basically, however you want it to be, how far you want them apart, it's totally up to you, but just make sure that you count the chain links in between each skewer. So what I did is I started with 5 bars, or I should say skewers. And then I tested a saddle pad to see if it would fit, and just checked my spacing overall. I ended up making a bigger rack than I needed, so I had to remove the bottom skewer from my rack, and I'm going to show that to you in a second. But first, let's just finish this part. Now that you've figured out how many skewers you're going to use, just snip off the sharp point of all of the ones that you're using in your saddle pad rack. As a reminder, here are the pliers that I'm using, and they're really strong, and it just snips it really well and doesn't even break up the wood. Make sure your glue gun is really hot, because what we're going to do now is we're going to use the glue to secure the skewers to the chain, just like this. So you just put the glue gun around the skewer and put it right in the area that you want it to be, just like that. And you're going to repeat that process for all the bars that you're including in your saddle pad rack. And this is what it will look like when you're finished. Now I just wanted to show you a side-by-side comparison. Of course the scale is off, but obviously the one on the right is mine, and you already saw that one. And the one on the left is the one for my doll's barn. What do you think about this idea? Did you like this DIY? I had fun doing it, and I wasn't even going to make a video about it because it was just something that I was putting together for my doll's barn. I sure hope you enjoyed this DIY. Now let's put the hook in the ceiling, attach the saddle rack to it, and put the saddle pads on. And look who's so happy with her saddle pad rack. Lila Monetti. Well, this girl hasn't really been getting much love. I just have to put that out there. We're still in 2024. Her years got cut short because of summer. Summer's come in and she's taken the whole spotlight. Well, no, not here. She has not taken the spotlight. I am going to do this girl Lila some justice. So this is the first video that has something to do with more videos that I will be showing you. So get ready for a Lila Monetti streak. In addition to this video that you just watched, I'm going to be showing you how I made her barn. That might have to be 2 videos because there's a lot of content. I have to figure that out. I'm also going to show you some outfits I put together as part of her wardrobe since she doesn't have that many clothes. Don't worry, I have plenty of clothes here to provide her with her own wardrobe. You might remember that I used to have a room in my dollhouse that I used for the barn. Well, about a month ago, I evicted the barn and I created this nursery. My intent was to set up the barn in a separate shelving unit, and this is what part of the unit looks like. My goal was to create a barn space here. Now, it looks pretty challenging, right? Big old metal rack with all kinds of crap around it. Just wait until you see what I did with this space. Just a quick recap while you watch Butters steal some carrots. I don't know if I'm going to combine the creating my barn and barn tour together because I think that's going to be an awfully long video. I'm not sure yet. You'll see how I made the barn. We'll do a barn tour. I have so many interesting things to show you. You're not even going to believe some of this great stuff I have. And then I'm going to show you the wardrobe I put together for Lila. She's going to do a little fashion show for you. I wanted to include some footage from the barn because these horses are funny. Watch this guy. He's smiling. He's shaking his head. I was talking to him and he kept smiling and shaking his head. They're so funny. They really are. And then wait until you see my horse Butters talking to his friends. Look at this guy. He just wants a little lovin'. Oh, he wants a carrot. That's what he wants. So he was working for a treat. That's what you call that. Oh, God. I have so many videos of the horses. So many. Look at him. He's a happy guy. He's looking to see if I have any more for him. I don't know. Oh, look at him. He's happy. He wants another treat. He works for his treats.
Talk to your friends. Say hi to them. Talk to your friends. Say hi to them. Talk to your friends. Say hi to them.
Here's a snippet of some barn antics that go on with me and my horse. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up And feel free to drop a comment below because I would like to hear from you. As you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while and corresponding with me, I reply to everybody. And if I didn't say it already, thank you so much for watching my videos, subscribing to my channel. By the way, if you didn't subscribe, please press the subscribe button, and I'll be back real soon with another video for you. Take care, everyone.